action begins. Your referee in charge is Mr. Terry O'Connor of Birmingham, England. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner stands the challenger. He brings with him an unbeaten record of 21 wins, 1 draw, 19 knockouts to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 173 pounds. It's 12 stone, 5 pounds, 8 ounces. And tonight wears the red shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Chelyabinsk, Russia, Sergey Kovalev! And across the ring, in the blue corner, stands the undefeated champion. His record is 26 wins with 12 knockouts to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 174 pounds, 12 stone, 6 pounds. And tonight, he wears the blue shorts, presenting and introducing the WBO light heavyweight champion of the world, from Kevin Forest here in Wales, Nathan Kovalev. Your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Protect yourself at all time. When I say break, I want it straight away. Shake hands, best of luck to you both.
12 3-minute rounds for the WBO Light Heavyweight Championship of the world.
The final words given by the referee, Terry O'Connor. And now, is this going to be the fight which helps launch Nathan Cleverly to superstardom? Kovalev, the man with the chilling punch record. 19 knockouts, 18 of them inside 3 rounds. The right hand is the danger punch. And he started confidently.
He has Nathan come out of the ring, out of the corner, straight to the centre of the ring, but Kovalev, that's where Kovalev likes to be also. Nathan just needs to keep his hands nice and tight, keep it long range. He has a couple of inches extra in that reach. Use that to his advantage.
Cleverly the taller man. Kovalev has started throwing really heavy shots in this opening exchange.
But Nathan wants to show that he's not afraid of Kovalev's power. I don't know whether that's a great tactic, but we all know Nathan's durability and his willingness to prove his toughness.
Kovalev looks very relaxed in there. Fast hands, simple style, but accurate. There's the right hand again, that's what he's looking for. Cleverly doubling up on the jab nicely.
But he needs to bring that jab back to his face, doesn't he? He needs to bring it back up. He brings it back down low sometimes. It's a lazy jab.
Another Russian, of course, in the United States, making huge moves in the middleweight division. Gennady Golovkin. Is Kovalev another potential Russian superstar?
Good work there, just a minute ago from Kovalev.
Terrific support from the Welsh crowd. They've been buoyed earlier on by that terrific victory by Enzo Macronelli.
Nathan doing the right things there, keeping his nice tight with the guard. And he's trying his best to touch Kovalev back, isn't he? With that jab.
Got the sort of face, the sort of complexion, I think, which is going to really redden up as Kovalev already, and we're only in the opening round. There's a little bit of reddening around his face.
Well, Nathan's face is terribly red already, isn't it?
Only just off target with that attempted uppercut, Kovalev.
There was always a feel that Nathan would have to touch Kovalev back. He just didn't think he tried it so early.
Well, I was impressed with the way the Russian settled to his task.
Good round for the Russian. They landed with a cleaner shot. I think Nathan sort of guessed he had to give away the early rounds.
Beautiful stuff. Keep on boxing the jab. Don't get careless, Nate. The lateral movement is perfect, all right? He tried to wobble you, all right? Keep him there.
Nathan Cleverley's father, Vince, the trainer.
You all right? Jab, Nate, and slip the uppercut underneath.
Dean Powell, the other voice in that corner.
All right. Give him some water now, Dan.
You can just see Alan Davis there as well, whispering advice in Nathan's ear, trying to keep him calm.
Don't panic. You know what you're doing.
Keep it straight and no swinging, right, mate?
Come on, let's keep it straight. Make things happen, Nate. Make things happen. All right, come on, good boy. You will chap, come on.
Seconds out, round 2.
Nervousness about Cleverley, you sense.
I've got a little feeling that Kovalev is going to come out in a minute and just unload with shots. Nathan is just standing right in front of him. No lateral movement from Nathan Cleverley at the moment.
It's a nice jab, though, from Cleverley. Beat him to the punch.
Just needs to bring that jab straight back up. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it back to the waist.
Kovalev camp say that Bernard Hopkins avoided them. Cleverley's camp, of course, say get through this and Hopkins could be next. Cleverley has the reach advantage here.
There's a cut.
Kovalev is finding the target.
There's a cut over Kovalev's right eye, I think, John.
You're right, but he's coming in and landing big shots here.
Come on, Nathan, you don't need to show any bravado. Just stick to your game plan, keep your hands high.
Cleverly beckoning Kovalev in. Be interesting to see just how that cut happened, whether it was a punch or whether it was a clash of heads. I'm not sure. Suspect it may have been a punch.
Yeah, I haven't really seen any. They haven't really been that close. Are they really to be clash heads?
Well, we did say in the opening round, didn't we, that he got the sort of skin which looked as though it might mark up. And is that going to be a factor in so early in the fight?
It can only be a good thing, can it, for Nathan Cleverley? Good little trick there from Kovalev. He spat that gum shield out just to give a chance of his corner to have a quick peek at that eye.
It's right along the line of the eyebrow by the looks of it.
But Nathan still needs to keep calm. He needs to stick to his game plan.
Cautious opening this has been from Cleverley thus far. He said he had to respect this man's power. That's a nice right hand. He needs more of those.
It just caught the shoulder, didn't it, of Kovalev? Didn't quite hit the target. But when he shortens that gap, Nathan, it's a worrying sign. He's in that three-quarter range. That's where Kovalev likes to do his work.
He does have a tendency, doesn't he, to get sucked into walls when he doesn't really have to be, when he doesn't really have to, Cleverley.
Good uppercut there from Kovalev, catching Cleverley coming in again. Everyone knows Nathan can take a shot. He's brave and he's tough. Solid
body shot from Kovalev. The bookie's favourite, remember, for this fight. Solid right hand though from Cleverley. That's his best punch of the fight so far, maybe. Joe Calzaghe at ringside, bellowing advice.
Solid jab again, Kovalev. Just a little bit more lateral movement from Cleverley, that's what we need. When he's coming forward, if he's going to decide to come forward, he's dipping those shoulders.
I'll tell you what, this fella's done more in 2 rounds than Jeff Lacey did in 12.
And for me, another good round for Kovalev.
Понятно, ничего такого страшного нет.
Don Turner in that Kovalev corner is working on the damage to the eye. Veteran American fight figure. See some really good quality work though from Kovalev.
A little bit low with the left hook, but the headshots were quality. Nathan keeping his hands up nice and tight, but some of those are getting through, and I think Kovalev hit so hard sometimes he's stopping Nathan from throwing those famous flurries of combinations that he likes to let go with. But I think Nathan knew he'd have to give away the early rounds. He knew he wanted to put pressure on Kovalev, wanted to make him work hard, take him into the middle rounds, into the deep water.
Well, he's renowned for having a terrific engine, for having a great chin, Nathan Cleverly, and already signs in the early stages of this fight that he's going to need them here tonight.
But he's nice and low, isn't he, Nathan? That's a good thing. He's got a nice wide stance to absorb the shot, but he's nice and low. Just if you can get that left hook over the top. Kovalev himself drops that right hand a little bit low when he throws the jab.
Got a lovely relaxed style though, Kovalev.
Yeah, nice and fluent, isn't he, with his punches.
Terry O'Connor's Russian not too clever, conversing by sign language. Cleverly just shortening the distance, getting into range more here in this third.
Just needs to stay nice and low like he was at the beginning of the round, Cleverly. Jab to the body, jab to the head.
Kovalev, because of the style in which he fights, really doesn't have any real experience of long fights. He'll have had the training in the gym, but competitively, well, Nathan Cleverly has 5 times done 12 rounds. It's a nice jab.
Yeah, good, and just starting to make Kovalev back up just a little bit.
Kovalev again allowing a left hand to stray low. Started so fast, Kovalev.
And again, good jab there from Nathan. Oh, good right hand.
Good shot.
Him, John.
Good shot from Kovalev. It was a left hand, and Cleverly's in danger here.
Let's keep his hands up.
Kovalev's going looking for him, looking to put him away right here and now. Right hand to put him down. Cleverly in real danger of losing his title, and Kovalev goes looking for him, looking to finish it.
Be smart now, Nathan. It's long range or it's close to his chest. You can't be in that 3/4 range. Keep your hands up nice and high.
Cleverly's fitness and resilience. Oh, he's gone down. He's hit on the floor. He's been hit on the floor.
He's gone, John. He's got up too early, I'm afraid.
This is all over. I'm not sure, or the referee's going to allow him to continue. I'm not sure he should have done. Cleverly holding on in desperation.
I don't know where he is, John. He's all over the place.
And the fight is all over, I think. Well, the referee's taken him to his corner. Has he stopped the fight? Has he stopped the fight?
No, don't look like John. No, we know he's on the belt. He's let it go.
He's not stopped the fight. I thought that Terry O'Connor was stepping in to end that there, and I suspect that he should have done, but he hasn't. Cleverly is allowed to continue.
It's horrible to say it, John, and Nathan don't know where he is in the corner. He's demoralised at the moment, looks a bit confused. Just got up too early, didn't he, from those knockdowns? Didn't give himself a chance to recover.
You've got to do this, man. You've got to do this. Right, you've got to do this, man. Come on. Right, don't get careless. Come on now.
Put your legs out. Get your legs out.
Next time he's throwing his weight
2 knockdowns, so it would be a 10-7 round at least.
Come on.
Yeah, definitely, John. Yeah. Big round for Kovalev.
Hands up. Hands tight.
And here again we see Cleverly was put into territory where he's never been before in his professional career. Well, if he could turn this one around, it would be extraordinary.
Got to keep those hands nice and tight.
Kovalev straight away, right back on top, looking to put him away.
And there were some big right hands there, Cleverly getting through the guard of Kovalev.
The only danger here, if Cleverly can somehow survive, now it's all over, it's finished. I was going to say, would Kovalev punch himself out? But that's a sad sight for Welsh boxing, for British boxing. Nathan Cleverly has lost his world title, and that was another devastating display of punching power from Sergey Kovalev.
It was something else, wasn't it? You know, Nathan bravely tried to push Kovalev back from round one. It didn't quite work out for him. He was stuck in that three-quarter range, wasn't it? That really becoming stuck. And I think John getting up too early from his knockdown was giving him a chance that 8 count to recover. Proved to do his undoing.
Kathy Duver straight into the ring, hugging members of the entourage and her favourite. She's the promoter of Sergey Kovalev. And credit where credit was due, that was an exceptional performance. He went in there confident, relaxed. He was letting the punches flow from a very early stage. And the finish, when he got his opportunity, he unloaded colossal punches in the 3rd round. And then in the 4th round, 1 punch, that was all it took in effect. And down he went. And the referee, who probably should have stopped the fight in the 3rd round, had no doubt that now in the 4th, he simply had to.
Yeah, good call from the referee. You think there was no point having Nathan giving him another count and letting him continue. It was the right decision. Kovalev's so accurate as well, isn't he? You know, and you've got to think Nathan Cleverly has a granite chin, and Kovalev just destroyed him in 4 rounds.
Well, you can kind of see that Bernard Hopkins, who's been around the block for a long, long time, you can kind of see if he had swerved Sergey Kovalev, you can see perhaps why. Because he is one very, very heavy-handed and very talented fighter.
No one wanted to fight him, John. You can see why, can't you? It wasn't all hype. He genuinely is a massive, massive puncher.
On the other hand, Nathan Cleverly on the night just didn't perform.
Well, he thought they had a tactic. They tried it. It didn't work out. I think he should have had a bit more space. But listen, you live and die by the sword, and Nathan did.
3rd round was where it all started to unravel. Kovalev on our card had taken the first 2 rounds. The 3rd round, Kovalev started to really find the target with huge punches. The 4th round, it was all over, and Nathan Cleverly now still looks a bit unsteady as he's helped to the centre of the ring. He now has a long rebuilding exercise. Kovalev is the new champion. Nice hug and congratulations, but he was right on top. And now here comes Mark Burdis bringing us the result and confirmation that there is a new WBO light heavyweight champion of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 29 seconds of round 4, your referee has stopped the contest. He deemed Nathan Cleverly was in no position to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner from Chelyabinsk, Russia, and the new WBO light heavyweight champion of the world, Sergey Kovalev!
Sergey Kovalev paid for a lot of his supporters to come across from Russia and from the United States, where he's based now in Fort Lauderdale in Florida. And the celebrations are all his. John David Jackson, the trainer, said that he was going to outclass Nathan Cleverly. Well, in the event, he was proved to be accurate in that one. Nathan Cleverly, he's waiting.
Well, it was the ending.